Another game I used to play a long time ago had a decent strategy, forgotten most of it. I'm sure I'll remember it quickly enough. Wiped my profile, we are going to go through with unlocking everything. And let's have some fun little ship names while we're at it. The Kithis space vessel Standard. Nothing really stands out about this ship. It does have a decent weapon. I can't switch that yet. Your basic set of systems, and really nothing much else. You're open to take it down any type of play style. Doesn't excel at anything, but it gives you the greatest opportunity to make do with what you find. So we're just going to jump out there and see what we can. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Yeah, they pretty much pwn us if they catch us. We do not want that. Let's see, we don't need that on yet. Power up our engines to full. Turn our weapons on, switch their places. I want the laser to be my main weapon, missile on backup. And what's out there? Unfortunately, I don't have any nebula in this sector, which really slow down the fleet when I go through them. But everything looks to be quite reachable from everywhere. So we're just going to stay as far to this side as we can. The rebel fleet's going to slowly move across the galaxy, and we need to get out before they catch us. But we want to hit as many areas as we can to get as many supplies for the rest of the game. If we just race to the end, we will be defeated. Quarantine level 5 in effect. Quarantine level 5. Well, I guess we're not going down there. Not going to find out what's going on here. Let's just keep bouncing around. See what we can find. Another rebel checkpoint is monitoring this location. A number of civilian ships are awaiting inspection. Any of them could be Federation loyalists. The rebels haven't noticed us yet. Fend for yourself. Attack and escape. Bribe the rebels to release the civilian ships. Stay out of their way and charge your FTL drive. But if we attack, wouldn't that let the civilians get away? That I'm pretty sure we can get some rewards from this, so we're going to attack. Beam drone and one laser that'll knock down our shields. Not what I like to see, but that drone's powering that, so they probably do not have a repair drone on board. Probably. So if I can knock out their weapons, I should be fairly safe. Let's turn auto fire on. And now it comes down to a waiting game. They're going to charge faster than I can. And that's it. I'm just going to keep their weapons offline as I slowly whittle them down. They should not be able to get through my defenses again. Mostly easy battles go like this. This is the state we want to be in. But later game, if we don't get the resources we need, they will scale up faster than we do. So they're offering surrender. They're going to give us a fuel, a drone part, and 11 scrap. Or we can refuse their offer and continue to destroy them, which I'm pretty sure always gives better rewards. At least better scrap rewards, maybe not as good these rewards. Which, one fuel really isn't that good reward anyways, and I don't have a drone bay to use that, and I cannot sell it. but I think I want to be a good guy. So I will accept their surrender, and I think I'm going to accept all surrenders, on this playthrough at least. We let you live. Let our loyalists through. Get out of here. There is the fleet coming up. I've never seen them on the top like that. I've always seen them centered and coming this way. That is interesting. Let's see what else is out here. Oh, asteroid field. Pause that real quick. This is going to be interesting. He's got a missile and a single laser. The laser is no threat at all. Actually, it is a threat in this. The asteroids will be constantly bombarding both ships, and which will pretty much keep our shields down. So the laser can shoot at me, the missiles can shoot at me. I'm just going to tear through him. He's going to teleport some people on board who will try to attack me. This is going to be a rough fight, but I think we can handle it. Let's drop their shields. If I can keep their shields down, the asteroids will just hit them and do a lot of the damage for me. Let's see. Okay. So we got a rock in there. He's going there. We're going to leave the engines and go to our weapons and help fight. Because one-on-one we would loot. That is a fire. Okay. I don't want to take my pilot out of here to deal with the fire. So I'm just going to turn our oxygen off for a bit and let that drain itself. I've got their shields down. Let's take out their weapons with the next volley. Oh, they are surrendering. I want to accept the surrender, but these 6 missiles will help. Especially if I keep a missile weapon. That's not fair. You can't hit me with a missile after you surrender. If I have a missile in flight and I accept their surrender, my missile will fly right past him and not do damage. My laser shots will fly past him and not do damage. He surrendered and then hit me with a missile in my engines. That is so bull. Hopefully the shields will keep the asteroids busy for now. Okay. The fire is out. Close the doors. Turn the oxygen back on. Drain the oxygen into those rooms. This will get us going up as fast as we can. You get to med bay. We'll turn it on. No, I'm going to stand here and watch the asteroids destroy you. Because that was bull. He's healing up. Okay, return to your posts. We're going to recharge our oxygen. That makes me mad. There was no need for that missile to hit. Okay, our oxygen's back to full. Turn off the med bay, power up our engines, jump out of here. There's a store. That will be useful to us. But I want to maybe hit here and then come back to the store. Because as this comes around, we don't have access to anything in this area. So let's get this side cleared while we have time. That's going to bother a sun. Every so often this will cause a solar flare which will light fires on both ships. This is an automated drone, so there is no oxygen in here. The fires won't burn and really do anything to it. That's an ion weapon, which basically it depowers my systems and I can't power them up until it cools down. And that's a missile which goes straight through shields. going to leave the shields on just to distract the ion for a bit, even though they do nothing else for us. Yep, impervious to the heat, like I said. We're going to auto-fire the laser onto their weapon system. My shields aren't even charged because I jumped right after an asteroid hit. Hopefully, any fire that gets started I can put out quickly. Right in the engines. Okay, they don't have any weapons anymore, so I just have to worry about that solar flare. This next volley should end them unless they dodge. Like that, which they can't dodge anymore because their engine is broken. Here comes the flare. Where is it? See, I can't drain oxygen in that room because I have a guy in there. And while it did damage and it blew him up. Or is that my laser blowing him up? I don't know, he's blowing up, that's all that matters. Yeah, it was the flare that blew him up. 20 scrap's a good haul, though. I need to get that fire out, get my weapons. Go help with the fire. I want you on standby. Get us out of here just before the next flare hits. Get the weapons fixed and get both of you into medbay. And get us ready for whatever situation we're going to end up jumping into. Power up our missile again. And now we're ready. Let's go. Let's get this one while we can. Please don't be anything. Heavy laser, small beam weapon. Okay, so just a pirate catching tolls here. We're going to reject their offer. Not going to pay the toll. We will fight. The heavy laser does 2 damage, but still only takes down 1 shield. So that can't get through our shield, but it can take it down. The small beam can't get through our shield, but will do 1 damage for every room it hits, and it cuts a line across the ship. If used properly, you can cut multiple rooms. Even with the small one, you can get 3 rooms. But it can't get through our shield, so if they use their weapons together, they can do damage, but they rarely do that. So, they don't seem to have any special systems, just 1 layer of shields. I will focus on their weapons to make myself safe. The waiting game as everything charges up. Got my shields back up. No, I knocked out his beam weapon before he could do damage. Next, I'll take down his shields just so I can do more damage. And then I'll probably take their engines next. Or they will surrender, and I will take some minimal rewards. It does not pay to be the good guy. Does not pay at all. Should I go here? No, here and then here should be fine. See, we're gathering money before we hit the store, so if the store has anything good, we can get it. Contacted by a settlement. Hello, travelers. Your ship seems to be outfitted for combat. Bit of mercenary work. Let's listen. Some of our friends have taken to piracy in the recent chaos of the war. We'd like you to convince them of their poor decision by severely damaging their ship. We'll pay you well as long as you don't kill them all. Okay, I remember this. It's just a fight, and you win for not destroying them. Just be sure not to blow them up, they say nervously as they direct you to the nearby moon. Your money or your life. They must be new to this. Beam and heavy laser again. So once again, we're going to knock out their weapons first before they can do any real harm. The initial charge. No weapon for you. They hail your ship saying, "You win! We're not cut out for this!" After one volley? You give up that easily? I'll let them live. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That is an awesome missile. Thank you. They returned to us before you did. I don't think we'll need this anymore. Yes, I will take your missile. That is an awesome missile. No. 3 damage versus 2 damage. Why do I think that's an awesome missile? Okay, it's not that great. Still, 3 damage is better than 2. It's really not that great. Costs 2 extra power. Takes 3 seconds longer and only does 1 extra damage. It's not that great at all. Yeah, the weapons we started with are pretty good for what they are. They just can't win on their own. You don't tend to find weapons as good, but you can get a whole assortment of weapons. And if you balance it right, you can make do. I think I want a bomb and something to disable shields. Some kind of ion weapon or extremely rapid fire laser. So let's go check out that store. We have a missile, which we probably won't use much of. Ooh, distress beacon. Gotta go through the store first. This is my last chance to go to it. Probably buy all their fuel. Aw, you're selling drones. Repair arm. Reverse ion field protects your ship from ion damage. Ooh. That's interesting. Weapons are made immediately available, but it's so expensive. I want cloaking! Don't have the money for it. And I'm probably not going to be able to get the money. Selling this, I only get 22. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd have to sell that. I can't sell that. That's my only decent weapon. Cloaking is powerful, but it is expensive, and I did not get enough scrap in order to buy it. I should not have been accepting those surrenders. Oh well. I might still be able to win this one. Let's pick up Notch. He can deal with any boarding parties. Take your fuel. That should be enough fuel. Fix up our ship. We're ready to move on. You go sit in the shields room. Crew is always good. And jump away. Figure we go here and we just start circling the exit until it's time to leave. That's an interesting ship. The ship emitting the distress beacon messages you. Sorry to bother you, but we're out of fuel and can't get out of this barren sector. Alright, give them the fuel. See what they give us. Give them the fuel. Thank you. Have this extra scrap as pay. That would have been what I needed. 2 fuel for 30 scrap. That is a good deal. Can I get back to the store? No, the rebels have already controlled it. Okay, let's just dance around a bit. It's almost time to end this. Intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. No match for them can be found in the database. Investigate. You land a small shuttle in an enormous field, whose only occupants are small, brightly colored, 6-legged, horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? Communicate peacefully. Try to communicate in every possible way you can, but they just stand there, silently judging you with their large, expressionless gaze. You prepare to leave. Oh. Sometimes they will take you over to a crashed ship and you'll pick up a new crew member. But apparently not this time. Oh well. Another store. But I spent all my money. If they have cloaking, I'll be pissed. They do have cloaking. I am pissed. Oh well. Shield charge. Long range scanners. Sell the Hermes. I'll buy the long range scanners. Just because the extra info, especially this early in the game, adds additional info about nearby beacons. That could lead us right into the valuable spots. That gives us an edge, especially early in the game. Now, late game, I probably wouldn't have done that, but this early it is worth it. And I still don't have cloaking, which worries me, but it is time to get to the exit and get gone. They really do come up fast without Nebula. Ooh. See a small station. Oh, repairs. That is some decently priced repairs, but I'm already fully healed. Running low on fuel. Oh well. See, another turn and they would have had me. Which way to go? More Nebula up here, so I'm going to go up here. Rebel controlled. Right into the heartland. That's going to be a rough sector. There's a special event in there that is a really tough fight but gives a whole lot of rewards. I hope I find it, although I don't think I'm ready for it. This sector was hit hard by the rebellion. The many alien settlements and stations located here are now watched over by almost an equal number of rebel bases, heavy-handedly keeping the peace. But that will have to be dealt with next time, as I fail my outro. Good night.